And listen, I don't know how I want to structure this video. I don't know how I want to talk about this video, but I'm just gonna talk and see where it goes. I think the way life is right now, it's so hard when you're trying to go to a certain goal. There's no map on how you're gonna get there. You don't know how you're gonna get there. You just have a goal and you have your plan on how you're gonna go about going for it. But it's it's just crazy because you'd be walking down that path and there's no guarantee and there's no promise that you're even sure that where you're going or where your end goal is gonna happen. For example, let's say you're investing money. There's no guarantee that that money is going to come. Even when you're invested in the S&P 500, there's a predicted over the last how much years you're going to get around 8 to 10% if I think that's correct. But something could happen tomorrow and the stock is just completely blown. The stock market is washed away. Your investment opportunities is washed away. Even me in my career, I could have a pretty good career so far, and tomorrow I could get an injury that just alters my whole career. And I have a plan. I go to the gym. I go do classes. There's a lot of stuff that I got going on. I'm making the pathway for success. And there's no guarantee that I'm going to be successful in anything that I'm doing. And that's such a scary feeling. But I'm starting to learn and accept that feeling for what it is, because it makes me uncomfortable. And me being uncomfortable allows me to push still. Like even now I'm recording this video, I've been wanting to talk about this in so many ways for such a long time, but I haven't gotten the confidence. Now it's just, I just got tired because I sit in my thoughts and I think about so many things, and I just believe some people, they're not ready for development, or they're not pushing for that development. I don't know if it's because they're comfortable. Now, some people, they have different circumstances. They can't get far. But some people, they're just floating. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want to do. Even I myself, I know what my goals are. But after my goals, I don't know what the next plan is. I don't know what the next goal is. I'm not going that far. I'm taking it one day at a time. So some people, they're not even taking it one day at a time. They don't know what's going on. They're just following other people, following other people's dreams, doing what other people are telling them what to do. And some of those people that tell people what to do, they come across persons like me, and then they feel like I'm disrespectful, or like something's wrong with me, or I'm doing something weird, or like I'm weird. And if I am weird, I don't care, because I'm me. I don't feel like I'm weird. I just think that I'm different. My headspace is different. My goals, dreams, and aspirations are different. I don't quite enjoy partying. I've been to a club a few times. I didn't really enjoy it. Some people I don't even like to be around. I have a handful of friends. I love my family, but I don't be around them all the time. And I'm different. Some people are going to hate you for being different too. And that's another thing. Because you are not following the social standards that they set themselves on, those expectations that they put on themselves, they start to ostracize you. And what's beautiful is, there was a quote from Charles Bukowski that says, "Some lose all soul and become mind and intellectual. Some lose all mind and become soul, insane. And then some lose soul and mind and become accepted." Some lose both soul and mind and become accepted. If you don't have soul, you don't have mind, you just floating. So people accept you as a nobody. And I just can't, I don't know about anybody else, but I just can't be accepted as a nobody. I went to a funeral today, and the person that went inside that coffin, the person that died, she was somebody. Even if she don't know who came to see her, we see who came to see her, and it was a lot of people. The things that they said about her was beautiful, great things, and I agree that there were some things those were true. What they said about her, the character that she had, it was true. I want to waste my whole life just floating around, just wallowing away. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. I can't do it. It's so bad. I would sit in my bed a lot of the times whenever I don't have anything to do, when I already read, when I've already been physically active, and I've achieved and accomplished daily tasks, I'd sit there and I'm restless. I'm restless because there's still more that I can do. Sometimes I'm almost overwhelmed by the things that I can do and the things that I am not doing. And it hurts me that sometimes I would have to take a break, that I would have to take a step back, because you can't run on 100% of the time. I get that. It's still frustrating to me, but I'm a human. It's human nature, right? But some people don't know what that's like. Some people are not ready for that experience, that life-changing perspective. And that's also something that I've had to accept. Some people are just not going to grow and develop into the trees that bear the fruit that you bear. Some trees are just not going to grow that far. Some flowers are just not going to blossom. They're going to die before they blossom. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but some people are just not going to go as far as you're going. The things that you're willing to do, the sacrifices you're willing to make, and the things you want to achieve, they're not really about that life. And this is why I don't have a gym partner. When I go into gyms in the morning, I don't go there with anybody. I go there by myself. And it would be cool to have a gym partner, sure. But if I'm basing my motivation from a gym partner and they don't show up, then what? Then what? I'd rather have someone say they're tagging along with me, going to the gym, than someone saying, let's go to the gym together. Meet me at the gym. Meet me at the gym. Don't tell me, just buck heads with me at the gym. Because I can't stomach being idle, being not useless. It makes me feel useless, but that's not the word that I'm looking for here. I can't stand being counterproductive. Even when I'm on TikTok scrolling, after a while I get tired of scrolling. Even when I'm playing games on my computer, I get tired of playing games on my computer. I'm always inclined to do something productive. Even when I'm tired, I want to do something productive. Because I remember times and days when I was in a hospital on a bed and I wasn't sure if I was going to live. I remember watching my squaddies go to parties and celebrate on our anniversary, and I was there doing chemo. And it was such a feel. It was a feeling I'll never forget. I felt so empty. I felt so dead. I was alive, but I was mentally and spiritually dead. The only thing that got me to go to those treatments was just routine and consistency. I didn't care to go. I didn't care to not go. For most of it, I don't even remember most of the time because it was the same thing every day. And now it's going on 2 years since, And my mind, my way of thinking is do something. You're alive, do something. You're able to do something, so do it. And I know what I've been through is very rare and not something that is also common, but it doesn't give me the right to act as if it's nothing. And it doesn't give someone else the right to tell me that it was nothing. Mind you, no one has said that it's nothing, but I don't allow myself to think that way. I don't allow myself to feel that way. I don't allow myself to be comfortable. I just don't. I just don't. And when I see people still doing the same things that they were doing 2 years ago, I don't feel bad for them because that's their life, that's their choices, that's the things they decide to do. I just look indifferent, and a lot of the times in social circumstances, I am indifferent because a lot of the conversations I've heard them, I've heard the conversation, I've heard everybody say the same things before, or they laugh about the same jokes, or they make the same jokes, and it's just so tiring. It's so tiring. It's so tiring. A lot of the times I'd rather just be quiet than even engage in a conversation. And now I'm learning to not engage and to keep my mouth shut and keep my thoughts to myself, because if I just say something, it'll fall on deaf ears, or they'll just be blank or dumbfounded. And the people that are immature, they're going to get defensive over what I'm saying, or they're going to get insulted, or they're going to feel threatened. They're going to start attacking me. And I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life. Why waste my time? Why waste my energy trying to show someone better? Trying to show someone a different perspective. They see what they see. They're comfortable seeing what they're seeing. But that's really what I've been thinking about. I got some other stuff that I do be thinking. I'm probably going to talk about that in another video, but to all you people watching and listening, if you feel or share sympathy, is that the word? If you empathize with this video, you share similar feelings with this video, leave a like and leave some comments. You know, I'm all for it. But it's so hard these days. Life has always been hard. It's never been easy, but it's so hard. It's so hard when you're trying to function, you're doing it, and it just feels like no one else is there. Like, I'm not lonely. I'm not lonely. I have family, I have friends, I have a partner, I have love. There's enough people around me for me to not feel that way. But sometimes, in my thought, a lot of the times actually, I do feel alone. And it's something that I got comfortable with, because it's not like people could get in your thoughts or they can know what you're thinking, but they just can't handle what you're going to say, what you have to say, what you're thinking. And time again, I've been proven that it's true. It's just true. That's just how it is. Needless to say, that's going to be it for this video. I don't want it to be too long. It's going on 14 minutes, 15 minutes. So once again, leave a like and comment whatever you want to comment in the chat. And I do read the comments, but you guys be safe out there on your journey in life and be prosperous.